Hello, NorCal Sports Network. Welcome. And do we have a show? What a game tonight. This happened in the bottom of the ninth inning. Courtesy of Fox Sports.
Look at him. He knew it.
Oh,
he knew it.
Listen to Joe Davis, what he says. He says, listen to this. Within a split second, he says, with one swing, he can tie it up. And as soon as he hits it, he goes, it's tied. Watch, listen.
The line fastball in the top of the zone. Crush it. Could tie it with one swing. It's tied.
That's great. It's tied.
Oh my goodness! I got to watch this Kings game. They're getting close.
Are they really?
There was a 15, 18-point lead. Now it's down to 6 with a minute and a half.
Wow.
Chris Paul with the ball. 4 seconds to shoot. Throws it to Thompson. Ball stolen by the Kings with a minute 20 to go.
Wow.
6-point game. Let's stop
MF,
this and we'll come back to this. Wow. Let me put a stop on that. And I can't believe it. What's going on?
But yes, Ned did pull the trigger on Seager. Yes, you are correct.
Yes,
MF.
he did.
Hey, what's up, Val?
We got a minute 15 to go. Timeout on the court. The Warriors, I turned it up. It was when I was just opening the show, it was like 117, 106 or something. It was 2.5 minutes to go. Now it's, geez. Anyway, we'll see what goes on there. Let's go back to the walk-off home run here that ended the. Let me pull that up here. The walk-off, and here. Let me see. Come on, stop that. All right. Present, share screen. There we go. All right. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Let's start in the.
I'm going to take a deep breath, settle down, and get a brain sling.
And he went opposite field. That's what's crazy.
The legend grows.
The legend grows. El Bambi.
The legend grows. And I'm telling you, the guy's career has started off similar to Elliot Ramos's career.
Yeah.
He got released by the
Cardinals.
Yep. All right. Oh, it looks like we may have a challenge. I'm going to stop this. This is unbelievable. Turn that off. Carry it away. I'm going to check what's going on here in the Warrior game, and I'm going to put it on mute so I can,
not a problem.
Carry on with the game.
Yeah, man. How about that? My goodness. As I said, the legend grows. I mean, Garcia is just having a hell of a postseason. In that last game of the NLCS, he basically put the team on his shoulders and they just went to town. Today, he went, 3 for 4, 2 singles, and that game-winning home run. Stole a bag, put pressure on the pitcher. I mean, the guy had a great catch in the outfield, too. Man, great game. This is what I love about playoff baseball. I mean, so many different things can happen. The storylines are fantastic. Nothing beats playoff baseball. I'm sorry. It doesn't. Absolutely love it. The drama, the climax, and sometimes, the agony, defeat, it's amazing. And to see Seager and Garcia both come through in the clutch, it's just awesome. Way to go. Bochy managing the game like he normally does, even with the whole facing 3 batters. He had a plan to go to his bullpen, and he got through that game, even though Evaldi was, scuffling a little bit there. He went to his bullpen, and the bullpen didn't allow any more runs. So he was pushing the right buttons. This is what Bochy does. You cannot fault the man and how he strategizes for a game. He knows who he's going to go to. He has a game plan that if this happens, he's going to go here, and he just gets it done. And of course, don't get me wrong, the players got to be able to execute what he wants, but he's just had that touch, and there's no denying it. And it's great to see. You know, I didn't think the way that the Rangers were taking their at bats in the beginning, I was a little bit worried, but my gosh, it's just awesome to watch. Fantastic. As Dan was saying before he got off, Ramos, I mean, there's comparisons. I know Mark DeLucci had mentioned it. Talk about there could be comparisons between Ramos and Garcia. They got body type, right? Same body type.
Body type, power, speed, everything.
Exactly.
Garcia was let go by St. Louis. Warrior game is 117, 112, 54.7 seconds to go. Curry was fouled. Warriors taking it out of bounds. Wiggins dribbling at the top of the key, 48 seconds to go. He's driving the hoop. He kicks it out to Curry for a three. Got it!
Is that the dagger?
I think so. 120, 112 with 40 seconds to go.
Yeah, you should be good.
8 points, 40 seconds. Pretty tough. Curry does it again. Fox with a three-pointer. No good. Rebound skying in is Jonathan Kuminga. Curry dribbling in the backcourt. They're going to foul him, and he's going to sink two more. And
game over, huh? Wow.
26 and a half seconds to go. Man, I'm surprised. I thought the Kings would win this game tonight. Warriors showed me something. Warriors are showing me that they're not going to go down quietly. And Chris Paul is a really good acquisition.
Here's a really, talking on basketball a little bit. You think their age is what I'm talking about when the season progresses?
It may get to them. They're going to have to use young guys. They're going to have to pace these guys. It's only game two. There's 80 more games to go, and they hope, they play closer to 100.
But they got to do it smart. They got to still play the young guys. So when it comes time for them to step up, they are,
Exactly. And
what's up, Robert? Good to see you. But you know what? Yeah, it's great to see Bob Melvin. But hey, let's talk about this game one.
Hey, we've been trying to find Matthew in the house, but he's still not here.
Matthew, where are you, man? Usually he shows up.
You're going to lose your spot. We got a spot for you in the NorCal Sports Fantasy Football League if you want it, but it's going to go by tomorrow. I've got Ryan already ready to roll if he wants to. If Matt, but I said I'd give first dibs to Matthew, but
he'll be. I think sometimes he comes in a little bit late because he's in Atlanta, so we'll see.
Well,
yeah, there he is. There he is.
There he is. All right. Hey, Matthew, I'm trying to reach you. We went on last night. We had the fifth place team drop out of the league, and if you want the spot, put it in the chat, and we'll connect. And you could take over a fifth place team. You still
how about he email you at NorCal Sports Network?
Yeah, email me. Email me at that's as bad as Heroku's don't let Clay ever tribble. Don't let Clay tribble.
Yeah, don't let him trip. Email me and don't tribble.
He says I'll take it over. Yeah, it's a $75 entry. Email me at NorCal Sports Network at Gmail. All one word, NorCal Sports Network at gmail.com. We'll get you in. You'll take over. You'll change the name. You got a decent team. You got, I think you got a full $150 of fab money too. Yeah, I don't think he spent any fab money. So you can work the waivers and all kinds of stuff. So, email me. We'll get you the details. Venmo me the money, and you're be playing this week. I think you're even in a tight one, projected tight one. Let me see. Week matchups, whatever the name of his team will be, we'll call it Matthew right now. Let's see. That is a 128. He's projected to score 128 against his opponent's 117, 118. So no score yet, but Yeah. Come on in. Your one condition will be trading me your top players.
There you go.
No. All right. He says, I got to pay $75 to take over a fifth place team. It's better than taking over a last place team.
Hey, you want to take over my team? And then I'll yeah, there we go.
But you're in a playoff spot position right now.
Yeah, he is.
You still got half the season to go. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Yeah. Why would he pay money if he didn't pick his players? Well, maybe we'll have to have a league talk about that and see how we want to handle that, because if he doesn't pay, then he can't win the winnings.
Yeah.
Can't win the winnings.
Let's just say it's almost like a lottery ticket. You might hit, you might not. But it's an expensive one, yeah.
His two quarterbacks are Dak Prescott and Kirk Cousins. Yeah. It's okay. He can make the top 6 make the playoffs. So yeah. Anyway, getting back to the game. Let's see what happened with this Warrior game here. Is it gone final? I believe it has. I don't know if there's a timeout. Anyway, was my concussion worse than Brock? Well, being that it's my 5th concussion,
I was just gonna say,
it's probably worse because I lost some vision. I have blurred eye, and I have to have surgery next week to hopefully correct it. So if Brock's out there running around throwing passes, I think he's probably a lot better shape than I am.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah.
And he's about 25 years old. I've only got him beat by, close to 40 years.
Yep.
But 35, 37 years, whatever it is, however old he is. But 122, 114, Warriors win it. So anyway, this World Series is going to be, I think it's going to be a fun one.
I think it is too.
The Diamondbacks play a brand of baseball that keeps you in games.
Yeah, they do. And what'd you think of that early inning sacrifice bunt?
It was like, hey, they got the 2 runs with the double.
They did
probably didn't need it with the hit, but it's playing. It
Old
worked all the
baseball.
way. It was good baseball. It worked all the way till the 9th. I mean, what can you say? He made a mistake to Seager.
Yep.
And Seager he was like waiting on it and like
boom,
kaboom. It was just like boom. He was not messing around. That was just What is that? Laughing out loud. I wouldn't play him in fantasy. What are we talking about?
I'm not sure.
We talking about Brock Purdy, or I don't know. We got a different conversation.
Oh, they're saying, yeah. Someone, G Martinez saying, hell yeah, play Brock. Hiroki says, I wouldn't play him in fantasy.
Oh yeah. I don't like the quarterback sneak with him. I just make Juszczyk the center.
Yeah, just do it. Yeah.
And Juszczyk's a bull. He knows how to move his legs, and he's a guy that knows how to block guys for his whole living and run through holes. Shoot, don't put Purdy in that. He looks like a dwarf out there compared to the rest of the players, man. He's just
that was that overhead shot. I was like, ooh, shit.
That was nuts. That was nuts. I'm telling you, man, they're gonna have to start doing an overhead cam in the NFL and enforcing that as a targeting. And they need to stop. They need to stop. They need to start throwing guys out of the game like they do in college for targeting.
It'll
stop. It won't completely stop, but it'll guys will be a little more careful.
Right.
I mean, it's going to happen but sheesh, it's brutal.
And who's going? So I know Montgomery's going tomorrow. Is it going to be?
I think it'll be Montgomery versus
Kelly.
Kelly. Didn't Kelly pitch?
He pitched the last game. Yeah.
Tuesday night. Did they win it Tuesday night? Right?
Wait, no. Yeah, he played game 6. I'm sorry. And game 7 was fat.
That's right. So it's Kelly. It's Kelly.
It'll be Kelly. It's gonna be another good matchup.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. It's pretty darn exciting to watch guys hit the ball. And you mentioned something about Fox's audio with the mic.
It was bad.
It seemed like the other broadcasts in the league championship series were much louder.
Oh, it was way better. It was like all you heard was the announcers, and then the crowd was like,
"Oh, tonight?
What is that?" Yeah, it was bad.
I don't know what. Jeez.
Did anyone else notice that? Anyone else notice that Fox?
I didn't notice it until you brought it up, but then, it
was weird. I was like, you can't even hear what's going on. I mean, it's like the mic they had at the home plate, that was picking up decent. But as far as the crowd
I like that mic when the guy goes, "No, inside."
Yeah, not inside.
Yeah,
It's out.
It's out. Yeah.
I love the old school umpires, man. They had a damn routine, man.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, this was a fun game. How many homers tonight? 3?
Well, yeah, Pham had one. Yep. Pham,
Seager, and Garcia.
Yep.
Wow.
But do you agree? I mean, Bochy's doing his thing.
Yeah, I liked how he kept Evaldi in there through almost 5, just to not, go to the bullpen in game 1 in the, early in the 4th inning or something and eat up his pins.
Yep.
And
he went to the right people. They didn't allow a run.
Yeah. So, it was a remarkable game. So
Gallen had a rough first inning, but he kind of settled in afterwards.
Yeah.
He was throwing some heat. That Leclerc guy, he was really chucking the ball, wasn't he? He was throwing like 97.
Yeah. Get 3 days off,
Yep. Yeah.
It's nice. Get those 3 days off, and then there you go.
Yeah, because in that game, when they went to game 7, he was like around 94. So, yeah, I mean, that rest will help the bullpen for sure.
Yeah.
But one thing I like about Montgomery, yeah, he gets strikeouts, but he misses bats as far as the sweet spot.
Right.
He gives up some weak contact. He's an excellent pitcher, man. He's probably going to wind up going back to Texas because he's a free agent. He's a free agent. Montgomery.
Yeah, I know he is. I'm just thinking he probably will go back to Texas.
Speaking of which, did you see that report on what Yamamoto may be bringing in?
Oh, I saw that one a couple of weeks ago. I think I mentioned to you $200 million. Remember?
Yeah, I heard you say $200 million.
It was off a report I saw. I think remember we were talking about it. I said, $200 million on the show. I said, I think that's, if he's that good, why wouldn't he demand that?
And it's funny because I tweeted out, if he starts at 200, it ends at that level for the Giants. There's no way they're playing more than that.
I don't know. They got to know. They got to know because.
Well, good old Farhan knows how to freaking jack up the price, dude.
Yeah, you're the best. He's the best pitcher in the world. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, let's see. Jacob deGrom is 37? How old's deGrom? 35, 36?
deGrom. I don't think he's that old, is he?
I think he is. I think he's in his mid 30s. And he got 185. How old is he?
I'm going to find out.
I'm pretty sure he's in his mid 30s. He might even be in his later 30s.
Oh, shit. You're right. 35?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
We didn't hear about him like 5-6 years ago. He wasn't,
Yeah.
So he's, Hey, you would think he's only about 30 because but he's 35. This Yamamoto's 25. So what does that tell you? How much did DeGrom sign for? Was it 5 or 6 years in 185? It was like 5 years, I think.
I think it's 5. I think it was 5.
Let me look at his contract here. Cots. Go to Cots. Cots.
Yeah, we saw that. Andrew Bagley reporting that Giants will be in on Matt Chapman. I'm sorry, I don't.
I kind of like it. Let me tell you why I like it. Because he's another player. You can move JD Davis for a piece.
Yeah.
You can put Schmidt at shortstop, and you can put Luciano in right field. Now
I'm good with that.
And now you've just given your left side great defense, and you found a spot for Schmidt for shortstop. He can always go back to third in 3 or 4 years when Chapman is done. And by that time, you've got all these young shortstops that they drafted. Luciano's going to end up in the corner outfield anyway. Just, get him. I'd get Luciano playing winter ball and having him play right field. He's got a really good arm. He's got the right type of body for it. Just put that speed and that bat in the lineup and that arm out there. And Chapman's only 31. Get some guys that play every day. Chapman's 140.
What's up, NorCal?
Game player a year. So,
Robert, man, he wants me to yell at him. That's what he's trying to do. He wants me to yell at him. We can thank Melvin for bringing out the best in Farhan. What the does that even mean? What does that mean?
Hey, Melvin didn't bring out the best in Farhan.
Farhan is who he is. No one's going to bring anything out.
Yeah, we'll see.
Come on, man. Come on. NorCal, I just watched the Kings crap the bed. What's up, Bobby Q?
Let me see.
I don't know. What was it? What was it there? I'm going to take a gander. What was his numbers last year? Because I know the year before that, it was not good. Man, we could.
Matthew still in the chat here?
I haven't seen him say anything.
I haven't got an email, so I'm going to assume if I don't hear from him.
So last year he batted 240. Yeah, that's typical Giants. He had 17 home runs. Yeah, that's right there with the Giants. 330 on base. OPS plus 108. But that's also in OPS plus takes in consideration where they play too. I don't know, man. I don't know. The year before that, he batted 229. Year before that, 210, then 232. His last really good year was in 2019. 36 home runs. I mean, he batted 249, but he had 36 home runs.
Yeah. So
I don't know, man.
Yeah. I don't know, man. This is going to be
we'll see, I guess. It just to me, it just seems like another type of a Longoria type deal.
Well, Longoria is 38 now. He was in his 33, 34. Chapman's 31.
Yeah.
Still relatively got a couple good years left. You got to get players that know how to play the game, that play every day.
Yeah.
He's tight with Melvin. He's also tight with Matt Williams. And Matt Williams is probably coming back to the Giants in a capacity of either
nice
coach or bench coach. It'll be nice to see. Only 2 Giants had contracts left on the contract. Correa's one, but there's talk that Correa is probably going to get permission to seek another job.
That's fine.
So, I mean, let's just bring in, baseball. Nakin may stay, which is, I'm fine with that. She's got a respect of the players. She seems to be players tend to like to confide maybe in her, maybe whatever, but let's see.
Will Martinez says, Will Clark interview on KMBR says he's going to be around a lot more often. Yeah, well, he played with Melvin. They both played on the Giants in 86.
Oh, that's right.
Well, 86 through,
88.
When did Melvin? 88, yeah.
86 to 88, yeah. They won the pennant in 87. Him and Brenly and Melvin were the catchers.
There you go. So
and
he's
they
got
both
a relationship.
They both managed the D-backs.
That is possible, Robert, that there'll be more willing to sign because of Melvin. We'll see.
Yeah, I think Kapler was a definite detriment to people.
Oh, he was. No doubt about it.
Come on. All I got to do is it's the best burger in
You gotta balance the smoke.
San Francisco, man. The beef is cooked rare to medium rare, just the way I like it. It's succulent.
The jalapeno crab can go toe to toe with the burger.
Fries, and the garlic fries, and top it off with a little wine. It's just, man, I can't wait to get back to my apartment and just belch. No, better yet, I gotta go out.
I gotta go out in the balcony and go in my nuts.
Man, that burger is so filling, man. It just makes you wanna. Gotta balance the smoke.
Oh, man. That never gets old, I tell you.
Kyle McKiernan says, listen to Kyle McKiernan. Hey, Kyle. You getting hungry?
Oh, son of a gun. Here we go.
Yeah. just for you, Kyle.
Oh, man. Way to go, Kyle. Way to go.
Spots in the city for the top shelf Americanos and drip coffee, the atmosphere, and the service, but also because Carlos is a star and putting in good work on multiple fronts.
So we're trying to change the coffee industry for good. What we do is that we work with farmers.
We want, come on, we want the burger, the toe-to-toe.
Oh, I already see it. I see it right damn there.
You can see it?
Yeah, it's right. There's this
one?
Yeah.
Which one's burger?
The top left one, right? Oh, wait, I think it's the...
Brannan Street isn't talked about enough when it comes to the best burgers in San Francisco. This burger came out medium rare, as much red as pink in color. That always seems to coincide nicely with lots of flavor for me. I like it messy, and between the bacon, caramelized onions, and the spicy horseradish aioli, yeah, it got me there. And don't sleep on those fries. You can see how crispy and salty they are. The menu is diverse.
I thought Gabe was into health food.
The star of the show, a solid 60. The vibe is cozy, intimate, but I wasn't about to miss out, even though my hands were a little dirty.
Yeah, he's rating it just like
definitely check Marlo out. Marlo on Brannan Street.
Oh my goodness. He rates it just like a player.
It got me.
Yeah, solid 60. Wonder what gets a 70 or an 80, Gabe.
Oh man. How was that guy? How was that guy the manager of the San Francisco Giants? Please.
Yeah, it beats me.
I don't get it. How?
Yeah, it really does. It really beats me.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
The vibe is cozy. Kapler used to eat ice cream and spit it out because he didn't want the calories, but liked the taste.
All right. The balance of smoke.
Oh yeah. I remember that. Hold on. That was great, man. Where the hell is it? I can't remember. I'll just see if it's this. I think it's actually the longer one here. I think it's this one. There we go. Remember this one, Dan?
Oh yeah.
This is classic right here. Wait, timeout.
It's
Okay,
fine.
hold on.
Dun, 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 dun,
Look at that.
dun,
Looks like
dun,
they're marching
dun,
out to war
dun,
right there. Look at that.
dun, dun, dun,
Unbelievable.
It's like the what was that movie?
Wait,
It was
wait,
The Jungle Book.
Wait, I think we see something. We see something. Wait,
We
what?
missed it! Look at the clown show! Hey!
Hey! All those. Look at all those fools. Oh, every one of them should be fired. Be gone. Gone. Come on, man.
Oh,
You didn't hit the
man.
bag. Kai Correa was so adamant. We got this, man.
Mm.
And then, of course, what was it? A week or so later? Was it 2 weeks later? The whole foul ball off of Flores' glove in L.A.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Oh man, those guys couldn't manage a T-ball team. That's the truth, MF. Brewers fans really want Kapler? Come on. No, no one wants Kapler, really? No one wants Kapler. They say he's a good manager because he has a winning record with bad teams. What? What? I don't think Philadelphia was a bad team when he was managing them. San Francisco, you know, we all know how that roster was put together. Do you think Craig Counsell leaves Milwaukee?
I thought he was going to, but it's kind of
supposedly he may follow Stearns to New York.
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a good roster. Exactly.
Robert, the reality is Kapler will be the manager who led this team to a franchise win record. Yeah.
Who cares? No, he didn't. He didn't lead nothing. Listen to what everyone talked about. He didn't lead shit. It was Buster Posey who led that team. You can't convince me otherwise. Just because he had the title of manager doesn't mean that he was leading, because he didn't lead. Get out of here. No way. Yeah, suppose maybe what Matt Williams to come. I wonder who else he'll get. I wonder who's going to be his bench coach and pitching coach. Supposedly Bailey is leaving, right? I think Andrew Bailey is not going to be the pitching coach.
Hearing that might be the case. So
what do you expect for game 2?
Oh, wow. I don't think the Diamondbacks. I don't think the Diamondbacks hit Montgomery as hard as they did, because he's Evaldi comes in, like with the fastball. Montgomery's like his whole game is predicated on hitting spots.
Yes,
and he's hitting the corners and just he's kind of more like Glavine,
Yeah, gotcha.
And so I just don't think they hit him as hard. Who's going for Arizona? Kelly.
If
I
he can't locate that changeup, he's going to have a long day.
No, PK, man, I'm not going to any of the games right now. Just
you got too much going on.
Got too much going on, and then my vision. It's I'd rather just be comfortable in my living room, watching on my 75-inch screen.
There you go. Yeah, it's the best ticket in the house, right?
Yeah, it really is. You just sit there. You can get up, go to the bathroom when you want to go, eat when you want to eat, flip the channel, do a split screen, watch, 2 games at once. Nobody screaming in your face or, I don't know. So Anyway.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because, like you said, I think Montgomery, he's not a, because, Evaldi he's velocity and then that changeup. That's his deal.
Yeah.
Montgomery, like you said, he's more of, hey, I'm gonna dot this fastball on the outside corner to the left or to righties and throw that damn changeup or the curve to lefties. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Wow, only $350 for a ticket in Arizona? Really? Damn. But I like I think FP had a tweet out there saying, gonna be the most boring World Series in history, huh? Yeah, come on.
No, it's exciting.
It is. Absolutely.
And the Giants couldn't beat yeah.
Man. The only weakness I see with Texas, Jonah Heim, man, he really isn't doing a whole hell of a lot, is he? I think he's the biggest zero in the lineup.
Yeah.
Traveras had a couple at bats that looked pretty bad, but he wound up getting on base there towards the end.
Hey, Hiroku, check your trade inbox.
Uh-oh. We got trades going.
Maybe.
Can we get a link to come on? Yeah, I guess. You want to throw a link out there, Dan? You good with that?
Who's asking?
PK is. I don't think he's going to come on, but I don't know if anyone else wants to.
Sure, we could throw it out there.
Who's Brandon? Not sure who Brandon is. What do we got here?
Will Martinez. Dan about to flip CD before ever playing him. That's right, man. Don't put anything in your locker yet, man. Guys, I trade for. Don't.
Oh, it's NorCal. Okay, cool.
Don't put any. Don't get a locker, and definitely don't go shopping for a house.
What's this?
When you come on my team.
Don't buy a house, man. You ain't gonna be here long. That's funny.
So
it's gonna be interesting to see how we pan out here at on Sunday.
That's true, Will. The wife and the children would hate me if this was real life. Yeah, I think if it was real life, I'd treat these guys with some human dignity a little bit more, though. You can't you can't be flipping guys like I flip guys in the major leagues, man.
Here we go. MF says John Heyman reports. Okay, if it's coming from John Heyman, then it must be good, right? Reports the Giants are co-favorites at the Dodgers and the Rangers for Shohei Ohtani. Farhan will close out the deal this time, according to John. Bullshit.
Hey,
ain't happening.
Farhan could change his whole narrative this offseason. I mean,
if he lands Ohtani
and Yakamoto and then the Korean guy, and that's all he did those 3 deals, that'd be like, hey, and then maybe you make a trade and go get Trout or something. Jeez, it'd be like, I don't know. Something tells me they won't spend all that money because if you listen to their press conference, they made the statements that
they want to break even.
Look at all the teams that spent all the money. They didn't do so hot this year. But Texas is doing all right.
Yeah, they're doing fine. Yeah.
Working okay for Texas.
Exactly. But at least when you're spending money, you're going for it. You're
telling the fans you're up for it. Yeah.
Exactly. John Heyman, he's going to report that Show Me Ohtani has signed a deal with the San Francisco Giants.
Show me.
Show me Ohtani.
Now that is MF. I want to confirm that MF has played that before, hasn't he? Or was that someone else that was doing that?
Who was that?
The rumors, and then they turn out to be not even.
That was John Heyman.
No, but MF has said stuff like, big trade, breaking news. And then it's like.
No, that was, what was his name? something 65, wasn't it? I can't
I'm
remember.
not sure. Yeah.
God, what the hell was that guy's name? I can't remember. Trent Baalke.
Yeah. Dan's getting hyper again. Okay, let's see.
John Heyman blocked John Lynn on Twitter because he called him Arson Judge.
All right. We got the NorCal Sports Report. He's been on our show before, right?
I thought he was on once. I think so.
Was that another one? Let me see. We'll bring him in.
All right. Hey, what's up, NorCal Sports Report?
What's going on, Dan and Eric?
Hey, not much. Hey, I like that logo. You got the Giants, the 49ers, and the Kings. I don't see the Warriors in there, though.
Hell no.
Whoa.
Nah, that pissed me off.
Yeah, you probably feel a little more pissed off tonight watching that game too, huh?
Yeah, that was so bad. Kevin Herter sucks. My God.
He didn't have a good game, did he?
No.
Are you from the Bay Area or are you from the Sacramento area?
I'm from New Jersey.
New Jersey?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I got
How the heck did you get into the Giants, Niners, and Kings?
Family.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Okay. You married into the family, or your family was already out here?
My family was, my past relatives were out here before, and
okay.
So my parents, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Cool.
Wow. Now New Jersey, they're big Philly fans, right?
Well, South Jersey's Philly, North Jersey's Yankee fans, Mets fans. So yeah, it's like split, pretty much.
Yeah, you're in the war zone over there with all those teams.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
So what'd you think of the Game 1 World Series?
It was a hell of a game. Extra innings. I mean, 12 years ago, David Freese walked it off in 11 innings against the Rangers, and then Rangers walked it off in 11 innings. So
good pull. And then it's just, and I love not seeing the ghost runner at second too.
Yeah.
Because it makes it so much easier to get that run in.
Oh, that is. It's so much better not having that ghost runner. So, let me see here.
I'm checking out Twitter too. What do you think is going to happen in Game 2 there, NorCal?
I think D-backs will bounce back. I think Mel Kelly's going to shove. Probably go like 6 or 7. That's what I think.
Interesting.
I think they'll even it up.
Yeah, you don't think you think they'll hit Montgomery?
I don't think so. I think it'll be a pitcher's duel.
You think tomorrow? Okay, tomorrow will be a pitcher's duel.
I think tomorrow's going to be a pitcher's duel. Yeah. You even go into Arizona.
Yeah. What do you think of that Texas lineup, though, man? It seems like at any given moment they could pop one out.
Yeah, it's stacked, top to bottom. Carter called up 2 months ago. He's a hell of a player.
Yeah, how about that, Dan? You might want to talk about that. Remember, we were talking about.
Oh, Evan Carter, I loved in the trade deadline. We had a trade deadline show, and I said the Giants should be selling off some of their better players and go for guys like Evan Carter. Give the Rangers pitching. I would have traded Alex Cobb and another prospect for Evan Carter.
Yeah. Got an echo? Wait a minute.
Yeah, there's an echo tonight. Yeah.
Okay, it's gone now.
Okay.
Now let's see what we've got in here. Wish Chris Young was our GM. Yeah, Well, the thing is, here's the deal, PK. It's not just the GM. You also got to have an ownership who's willing to kind of go out on a limb there as well. So it takes a teamwork of both the owner, the GM, and the manager. You get 3 of those guys working together, man, you're cooking with gas.
Yeah, it would be nice to see them do something a little bit different this year for once.
Yeah.
Man.
See, and that tells me something, though, man. Doesn't that make Farhan look even worse, though? If he's doing something different than what he has done because he's seen the writing on I don't know, maybe it's a learning experience, I guess. But he's been doing this for 5 damn years. Why now? Oh, because you're getting threatened to lose your job? So you got to revert to, traditional baseball type things?
Right. So, hey, I'm going to step
NorCal, what do you – oh, go ahead.
Step away. You guys go ahead. I'm step away for a second.
All right, cool. What do you think is going to happen in offseason? You think the Giants do you think the Giants are going to change their ways and how they go about free agency, or you think it's going to be the same old?
They're not, but they have to. I mean, they're gonna probably run it back the same type of roster, platoon guys. It's still Farhan. It's not the manager. It's not Kapler. It's Farhan.
It is.
He's too lazy. He's lazy.
Exactly. That's the issue that I have. Is it's not necessary. Don't get me wrong. Kapler was, he was definitely a problem, but it's Farhan who's espousing this philosophy of living on the margins and platooning and not having a set lineup. I mean, look at all the playoff teams. Every single one of them had a set lineup all the way through. Yeah, I get that you tinker with the bottom of the lineup. That makes sense. Or late in game, you want to get matchups. I get that, but the way Farhan's been going about it, it's just like, man, this is not only could you not get behind the team because you didn't know, who was going to be up at any given time, but it was boring. It wasn't.
Yeah, it was boring. Attendance was low because there's no one to watch. No one wants to watch JD Davis at 2:30.
You know what? You make a good point because all of baseball saw a bump in attendance. And there's only a handful. I think it was maybe 5? Was it 3 or 5 teams, didn't, actually got less. And that was one of them was the Giants.
Yep. And then Greg Johnson saying, "Oh, we want to live on the margins." That's just pathetic.
Oh, I know it is.
Pathetic.
And then at the same time, you got Posey coming out, kind of backing him up. I have no reason to doubt Posey, but I really don't like him coming out defending Charles Johnson because that he should know better as an owner. It's not like this is the first time, a first year of being an owner. He's been an owner for a while. And that's the last thing the fan base wants to hear. And again, I'm not advocating that you go out there and act like a freaking drunken sailor and throw money everywhere. But, spend some of that money that you got in there. That's a weapon to be able to spin.
I mean, no owner should ever say that. No.
Exactly. And then and who the hell would want to come here again with the philosophy of Farhan? Who wants to get lifted late in the game because there's a 2% better success rate on this guy instead of
Exactly. That's why Ohtani, none of those guys are coming here. They don't want to play in this scheme. They don't want to. No one's coming here.
Exactly. And if you think Shohei, he's okay. Free agents is different because they get to pick where they want to go. And they're going to want to go on a team where, they're going to have some success. And why in the world would he want to come to San Francisco where we're not even on the cusp of anything?
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, it's great to see the young guys come up, but man, look at some of these. Okay, let's look at Baltimore. You had Gunnar Henderson. You had Adley Rutschman. You had that Grayson Rodriguez, their pitcher. Who else was out there? Tampa Bay, not really. They're all kind of. I don't think there was any rookie. They had they had Wander Franco, but we already know what happened with that.
That happened.
But with Texas, you got Josh Young and Evan Carter, and then that reliever Bradford. He actually had a hell of a game with Baltimore, but he did another good job today. A rookie again. Of Arizona, Corbin Carroll, Alec Thomas, Gabe Moreno, Sal Frank. He's a decent arm out of the bullpen. It's these guys, those quote unquote young rookie guys. They're kind of on a different level than what the Giants have as far as young guys. I'm not putting down our young guys. Don't get me wrong, but you could see there's definitely a different level.
Yeah, exactly. I'd love to be like Texas. Texas, people say they bought their team, but they invested in good players like Seager, but also look at the lineup. Full of young guys too. Young.
Yes.
Carter, Loa's from their farm system, Jonah Heim. They're built perfectly, Texas. And look where they are now.
Exactly. That's what the damn starting in 2010, but from 2010 on with the World Series Giants, you had young guys that are up, and you brought in some good veterans, and then you're good to go.
That's the way you do it. That's the way you win.
That's where you win. Exactly. I want to say they spent. Okay, did they spend their way? But they spent smartly.
Yep.
They didn't. It's not like they. Gosh dang, they're in the World Series. That's what you do.
Exactly.
What else are you supposed to do with the money? Just let it sit there? What are you going to be like the A's or the Pirates or,
Yep.
Come on.
It's smiling like the Giants who gave $34 million to Mitch Haniger. Like,
Yeah, I know.
it's horrible.
Man, and that's another thing. I'm not going to get fooled again, man. That whole Aaron Judge thing last year,
No.
I was always saying, yeah, he's probably going to go back to the Yankees. But the more, remember with that report when he was at the hotel in San Francisco, NBC Sports area was there. And I was like, wow, look at this. But then I started thinking, wait a second. Why would NBC Sports Bay Area be at the hotel of where Judge is going? It was all set up by his people, again, that was basically a shot at the Yankees to get them to get in and get serious about offering, because that's where he wanted to be. So he just, again, that, a lot of teams, they use the Giants as leverage, and that's exactly what happened.
Exactly. I wouldn't be shocked if Ohtani does that as well this year. Wouldn't be shocked.
Yep.
Just joke of an organization.
And then they gave their guy in Correa, and then they got cold feet.
And the physical, yep.
Oh, yeah, but that ankle looked like it held up pretty good in the postseason, though.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. He kind of had a rough, regular season, but in the playoffs, he was great.
Yep.
And I'm sure, he'll have a bounce, but he's still fairly young. But
he's a good player. Giants could really use him this year, defensively and all that.
And not only that, I think he's a presence in the clubhouse too. From what I saw in the postseason, I mean, he's a lead. That's what you need. You need some veteran leadership in the clubhouse as well, because definitely this year for the Giants, there was no veteran leadership in that clubhouse whatsoever.
Absolutely not.
It was as MF would say, it was a mess.
Yeah. Your manager wasn't a leader. Jock Peterson was just a clown all year.
He was just exactly. He was just a big goofball who it didn't seem. You could almost see it, that it's just there was no love of the game. It's like he was just going through with emotions.
Yeah. Almost like Kevin Padlow, 5-year deal.
There you go. Man, there you go. That's Farhan's deal right there.
That's the big signing. Yep. Kevin Padlow. Welcome back.
But they're gonna probably get someone like a Teoscar Hernandez, or it's gonna be some kind of mid-level. They'll platoon them, and unless he does, like I said, unless he totally just flips the script on us and actually builds at least 1 through 5 that's going to be in there every day.
Mm-hmm. The only guy I can see who's actually a good player I can see the Giants getting is Rhys Hoskins, but besides him,
I wouldn't mind Rhys. He's a Sacramento guy.
Yeah. He's a good player.
Another one, I would like to try to go after Bellinger, but I think Bellinger is going to ask a lot. He had a good year. And he's got Boris as an agent. So, I mean, is Rhys Hoskins, is that a Boris agent too? Or is that a Boris guy? I don't know. Anytime you work with Boris, you got to know what you're in. I think Farhan is overmatched in dealing with Boris, to be honest with you. You got to have quote unquote street smarts to kind of deal with that guy, Otherwise, he's just going to walk all over you.
He's
good at what he does. I mean, credit to him, right? He's trying to look out the best for his players, and he's pretty successful in doing that. Can't fault him for it.
He's a good agent.
He is.
Yeah.
Yep. And then another thing is, with money, this year's overpay is next year's bargain. It's just how it works in baseball.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like with the Gosman thing. Oh my God, what do you mean 20 million for 5? What do you mean 100 million for Gosman? Man, that's a steal right now.
And
the guy would have been great. He's been throwing the ball excellent.
It's pretty much let Gosman go for a year of Rodon. And
this is why I say Farhan is not the talent evaluation of Farhan just doesn't seem to be there. And again, I'm not just throwing this out there because I don't like the guy. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that because look what we're witnessing. It's out there. I mean, look at the deals he's made. Look at whether it's the deals he made or the deals he didn't make. It makes it seem like he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Exactly. Spend more, earn more. And
that's how it works. It's amazing what winning will do for an organization.
Exactly. Can't imagine the spike that's going to be in D-backs attendance next year.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
A huge spike.
Exactly. All these playoff teams.
Yeah.
I mean,
you saw Baltimore this year. They were having like dead crowds. It was sold out every game there this year.
Yep.
Baltimore.
They were in Baltimore. Exactly. Yeah. That team just got the fan base excited because they win. Not only did they win, they got some exciting young guys too. What's up, Senior? Says congrats to the Warriors. They owe us right now. Yeah, they own us right now.
Yep. They do. Yep.
Yeah, Senior. He's a big Kings fan. No congratulations to the Warriors. Because all the Kings fans not liking it.
No,
I don't see any lighting of the beam today. But that's all good. It was a good game though, right? That's what
it was bad until the last 2 minutes and the Kings got close. False hope and then it fell apart. We'll get on Wednesday.
Yep. Hey, Senior, did you check out that video yet? I don't know if you saw the one I put up earlier. I don't know if you got a chance to take a gander at it. What do we got in here? Just taking a look at Twitter. That damn Garcia home run was just amazing.
Yeah, opposite field, and the Seager one was crushed.
Oh, that was a bomb. He knew as soon as he hit that thing. Oh, he knew it.
That was a bomb.
It was a bomb. I mean, he was just screaming, man.
Yeah.
And then at first when he hit it, I thought, it's going to the right fielder. Carroll's going to get. Then I saw him running back to the wall. I was like, oh my God, he's going to. Yeah. I thought he was going to jump at first, to jump and get it, but it was just out of his reach. Worked out perfect, man.
Yeah,
he's clutch. That Garcia kid is clutch.
Yeah, he's just been amazing. LCS, 2 grand slams. He's a hell of a player.
And think about that. Only a couple of years ago, I think it was 2019, he was given up for dead by the Cardinals.
And he was DFA'd by them. Yeah.
Yeah, he was DFA'd by the Cardinals. The Texans picked him up. They sent him back down. He came back up, and now look what he's doing. So,
yeah.
All right, what's up, Dan? Oh, you're muted.
Yeah, muted.
There we go. Oh, I'm just getting kind of tired. I think I'm gonna. You guys can continue if you want, but
No, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm kind of wiped out tonight.
No worries.
Too.
Yeah, I'll go. I could close it down because I'm gonna do because the ground war started. So I'll probably.
Oh yeah, I'd like to hear that.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Yeah, it's
gonna be joined over on the Military History Chronicles. Military History Chronicles. If you guys want to get updates on what's going on with the war, and join Eric over there, and Will.
Yep.
Will be with you. Military History Chronicles.
Yep.
Hey, thanks for joining tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate it, NorCal
Sports.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for having me on.
Hey, no problem. Anytime. Just let us know.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys later.
All right. Sounds good. Have a good one. See you.
You too.
All right. Excellent. Very good. So, I think that's about it for tonight. Just to,
Yeah, we don't have to go deep in it. It's just because it's only one baseball game that we have to cover.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
All right. So we'll come back tomorrow night. We'll touch on, we'll do our NFL picks. And
there you go.
Do an NFL show tomorrow, and we'll just highlight the World Series a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that makes sense. Unless, if it's a blowout or something, it's the thing. But if it's some kind of like intense stuff,
It's a great game like tonight, man. You got to talk about it.
You got to. You have to, because it's just huge. Yeah. It's awesome.
All right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night. I guess Matthew is not taking us up on that because.
Oh, he's not?
Well, I haven't heard anything, so I'm assuming because he kind of balked at the $75, I think.
I haven't seen him say anything else in the chat.
I didn't see any more, and I didn't get an email, so we got to move. I promised him first spot,
Yeah, fair enough.
So,
and then you said Ryan may come in?
I think Ryan is, let me hold on a second.
Thanks, Val. I appreciate that.
Hold on.
Same with you, PK. Thanks.
Let's call the man himself right now.
Oh, there we go.
You're looking live.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice.
Nope, never mind.
Let me see. Let me text him.
I know I think he had a show earlier today, right? Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I think he did.
Let me see. Let's see. Ready.
No, it's all good, PK. I'm not above not thanking people. Come on now.
Oh. Yeah, MF says Trock left. Wow. Yeah, I was.
Yeah. Didn't expect that.
Yeah, it wasn't I didn't think it was a major. It wasn't like we changed the rules as far as
no, we just changed the votes. That's all we did.
Adding positions or anything like that. Actually, we went back to the way it was originally set up.
Exactly.
To start.
And and that's the thing. This is the first time I've ever done fantasy football, so I don't know. See, I don't know. I didn't know if there were certain etiquettes and how to use the veto and not use a veto because I see what people were doing.
It's kind of it tells you to vote, which is it.
Right.
It kind of tells you if you want to vote. It puts it right there. So there is no explanation. We need to do a better job. Probably should have done a better job of saying what it, how it should work, and but it's best just to do it.
Just to have the commish do it. Yeah.
Yeah, and if there's an uproar, going to be a majority of the people are going to be upset.
Yeah.
I mean, if the first place guy is all of a sudden getting the last place's best players and he's giving up nothing, it's
right?
Like, and everybody's just, now that's obvious collusion, and
right,
and you'll have 10 other teams probably upset.
Well, another thing too, I mean, if you wanted to keep the vote, if you put a higher threshold, if you made it like 7 people instead of just 4, then you looks at more, you go, okay, yeah, that's definitely, what I'm saying? But
yeah,
it's all good. I'm good with just having the commissioner. Like I said, the only thing we had an issue with was just the time frame.
Yeah, it was taking 2 days the first time.
Yeah, we're like, what the heck's going on?
Man, I traded that dude Wednesday. Am I going to get him for this week's game?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. MF CD might be available. He hasn't arrived yet. Haven't given him a locker. CD Lamb. So,
it's going.
The Puka man. CD Puka?
Oh.
Maybe. What do you think, MF? CD Puka? CD Devontae? I don't know. They want Jerome Ford.
Daryl Henderson. To Spencer, who wants 2004's players?
Oh, Will said, yeah, White already played. Shoot.
I see that.
Yeah. Wonder if you could pick up. You have anybody? What's he got? Let me look at his team. Will's team matchup. Go buck yourself. Ooh. He's got Moats. Oh, he got Edwards. Edwards might give you 12, 13. You never know. Be a tight one. You need Mostert to go off.
Right on, Val. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll get it set up shortly.
All right, guys. Hey, yeah, Will says that trade went through really quick. Yeah, they're going to start going through quick now, Will.
And without the vetoes, we don't even know who traded because we don't get the notifications now. You just have to go.
You just get once the deal's made. That's it. That's how it works?
I think maybe that's what it is. Maybe.
Huh.
No, I don't think it's even that. I think if I saw Heroku's go through last night because it said he dropped the one player, because I saw that in a trade that he was supposed to drop a player. So when it automatically did that, I knew it went through. Have a good one, Spencer. Yes, PK. Man. We'll be back. We're going to do just a little bit on the World Series game too, and then do a what is it? NFL picks.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. We may have another deal coming through, maybe.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Will said let's see.
I hate trading at this time frame because you don't know what's going to happen. I mean, maybe it will go through before Sunday, huh?
Oh, it will. Yeah. Yeah, it'll go through. As soon as it comes across the commissioner's desk, he just puts it through.
Gotcha.
That's what he said last night in the chat. He says as soon as he sees it, he's going to approve it. He's not going to. It's not going to be unless it's obvious collusion. He said.
Fair enough.
So. Yeah, that game's going to have a little less meaning. I love Laporta. You got a great tight end there, Will. But that's what trades are about. You give up pieces you like for pieces you like. So, he didn't even get notification.
Yeah, he didn't even get the notifications that his went through.
Wow.
I
didn't. You know what? Come to think of it, I didn't either.
Yeah,
I was talking to Sean later today about some betting, and he said, "Hey, a trade that pushed it through already." I said, "The one I was involved." He says, "I'm not sure. I just saw it and pushed it through." So I looked, and that was it. So yeah, I wonder how the notifications are gone.
Yeah, it's weird.
Dang. Yeah, trades are going to go through now the same day. Maybe Will wasn't aware of that. It was in the chat that they would go through last night. Shoot. I think he's working with Heroku on a deal.
Who is?
I think Will B is. I think it's Heroku. I just got a feeling it's receivers.
Margrave said, my bet won tonight on Prize Picks 2 parlay for $50. Look at that. Mark's winning some cash. Nice.
Okay. Well, let's close it out. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.
All right. See you guys tomorrow.
All right. Go check out Eric out on Military
History Chronicles.
All right.
We'll see you guys in a few. See ya.